I think it's time we see this thing. Are you all ready? Well, here it is, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, the reveal trailer for Battlefield 5.
Really about delivering World War II experience that no one's never seen before.
All right, we're going to head on over here to talk about another big game that you just saw in the Xbox press conference. One of the biggest action series is returning this fall. I'm talking about Battlefield 5, Battlefield V, and we're joined now by Daniel Berlin, the design director at DICE. Daniel, how you doing, man?
And today, you'll see that Battlefield 5 has the most immersive Battlefield ever.
But Battlefield 5, I don't know, man, there's just something with this game that really, you know, it doesn't give me the urge to play it. It's just, the game is kind of boring.
Well, I think the best way we can describe it is immersive. I mean, this needs to feel like the most immersive Battlefield that the players have ever played. I mean, we want them to exploit the Battlefield in ways they've never been able to before.
For the first time since Battlefield 3, co-op is back, and we're calling it Combined Arms.
So recently, Combined Arms was launched in the game, and personally, I don't think it really adds anything of value to the BF5 experience.
There are very few games that make me feel like I've been ripped off, and previously it's never happened with Battlefield. With Battlefield 5, however, I feel as if things took a sharp turn for the worse.
It's the exact same disc, down to the product code. The only real difference is the cover artwork. That's the best they could do for a deluxe edition of one of their biggest releases this year.
Crazy to think that Battlefield 5's highlight mode, the massive scale giant that was to change up the entire game, flopped just a few months after release.
Today, the new patch was released, and with it, the long-awaited tank customization. This has been a requested feature since the release of the game.
One thing we can all agree on though is that it is missing features, and the list of bugs, glitches and problems goes far beyond an acceptable amount for a AAA title created by a studio with the pedigree of DICE.
And then when the game did eventually launch, it was half-baked, it was lacking in content, it was buggy, it definitely felt like it needed a couple more months to bake in the oven. It was just not a good release at all.
Time to talk about the state of Battlefield 5, yet again. For all my optimism and faith that things would improve and get better for this game, it seems that right now that's just not destined to happen.
DICE is a fairly big company. Maybe they don't have the same resources as a studio like Infinity Ward, but they should have enough money to hire somebody with common sense to stop DICE from derailing all their hype with piss-poor game patches and new features that are mere shells of what was actually promised.
DICE, please.